What's poppin', guys? This is Josh from Hydro Mobile Detailing, and today we're going to be showing you how to properly wash your own vehicle. Most people today still use Dawn dishwashing soap on their own vehicle. That is a huge no-no. You do not want to do that. Dawn dishwashing soap is a degreasing agent, and if used over time, especially in direct sunlight and all this other stuff, it's going to be damaging your vehicle. You're going to be seeing fading of the coloring of your paint over time if you use it frequently enough. You're going to be seeing obviously a lot of swirl marks and scratches if you're using improper methods. You're going to, especially worst case scenario, see peeling of the paint. You know, it's like dead skin that you're peeling off of your vehicle. That is clear coat failure because you have zero protection on your vehicle and it's not doing you any good. You're actually doing more damage than good. So today I'm going to be showing you how to wash your vehicle.
Now let's take a quick walk around this beautiful black vehicle, and you can be able to see that there's some smudges, fingerprints, dirt, dust. So this vehicle hasn't been washed in a couple of months. It's caked in dirt and grime. We're going to start off with the wheels and tires since they are the dirtiest, and then work our way to the body of the vehicle. So I'm going to be doing Clean by Panty Organizer shampoo, and this is going to be a good test because this is going to be in direct sunlight on a black vehicle outside in the elements. This is what Pan has mentioned, is that it's made for mobile detailers as well, and I'm looking forward to seeing the results, as I'm sure you guys will too. Now, just a quick side note, what are your guys' thoughts on black vehicles versus white vehicles? I'm going to give my 2 cents on it real quick. There's a caveat to both of them. Black vehicles, they won't get dirty as much, but you will see every single imperfection. So there's that. With white vehicles, you will not see as much imperfections, if any at all, but it'll get dirty very easily. So you're gonna have to pick your poison. So we're gonna start off with the wheels and tires, and I am using Kokemi Alkaline Wheel Cleaner, diluted 1:5 in my IK Foam 9 pump sprayer. You don't need to have a pump sprayer like this. You could just buy it from a bottle and then use it undiluted if you want to, and do it that way. Then I'm going to be using a stiff bristle brush like this to scrub the wheels, get it nice and cleaned. And then I'm going to be using a boar's hair detail brush for the face of the rims and to get inside those corners of the rims that your fingers won't be able to get necessarily. So it's good for that. There's also wash mitts that you can be able to use for your fingers, you know, to get more areas more quickly without having to worry about some remaining dirt strings that would be left over because of the boar's hairs. But you know, whichever one suits you, it's fine. And then there's the Speedmaster brush for the inner wheel barrels. With wide rims like these, you're going to be seeing the inside of the wheels, so you want to try and definitely get those cleaned as well. Some cars don't have the space to be able to have the Speedmaster, so you don't need to get it if you don't need it. And then we rinse off, and you have nice and clean tires and rims. Alright, so now that we're done with the wheels and tires, we're going to move on to the body of the vehicle, starting off with the rinse to get rid of any dirt and dust that's on the vehicle. Then we're going to foam it up with Clean by Panty Organizer shampoo, and then move on to the contact wash, make everything nice and clean, and continue from there. Now again, you don't need to have anything fancy, you don't need to have a pressure washer or things of that sort, even though that is optimal. You can be able to use this with a garden hose as well, as long as you have enough water pressure. And you need to have one of those adapters for the garden hose trigger sprayer that has a foam cannon in it. That way you can be able to not have to worry about getting a full pressure washer setup. Again, you won't get as much foam, but you will get foam nonetheless. So when you do the foaming process, you can just start off like that, see how you feel about it, and then if you really want to upgrade to a pressure washer afterwards to get that nice foaming experience, go ahead and do so. So now we're going to start filling up our buckets. We have 2 buckets, one for the wash and one for the rinsing. The wash bucket you're going to fill with the soapy solution, which again, clean by Pan the Organizer shampoo. And the other one is to rinse off all the dirt and grime that is from the wash media. So again, start from the top, work your way to the bottom, and flip it over to the clean side, top to bottom again. Put it back into the rinse bucket to get rid of all the dirt that you collected. Dunk it into the wash bucket, and then rinse and repeat. Now here's another quick thing I want to mention is that I'm going to be doing something that I normally don't do when washing vehicles, is that I'm going to be washing first on the sunny side first and then the shade side. I usually do the shady side first, that way the foam that will last more and protect the vehicle from having any streaking from the soapy solutions that's dripping off of the vehicle in direct sunlight. So what I'm doing now is the opposite. Pan said that this is meant for direct sunlight and won't leave any streaking left behind because of how slick and slippery the soap is. So that's what I'm doing here, and it definitely holds true to its word. That's why I'm doing these tests to see how well this is good for mobile detailers, and so far everything is a 10 out of 10. It didn't leave any streaking behind. It was still nice and soapy and slippery by the time I was back over to the sunny side. This is a perfect shampoo for mobile detailers, hands down. Alright, so now I'm going to be drying the vehicle with a drying towel. This is the Rag Company, the Liquidator. This is a twist loop drying towel. It's very, very satisfying to use this. It's 1100 GSM, 70/30 blend. This thing is tough on water, but super soft on the paint. Literally, you could just put it on the paint, go swipe left, right, up, down once. It picks up everything once. I really enjoy this towel. I recommend anyone who is new to washing their own vehicles, or just anyone who likes to wash their cars in general, just pick up this one. I really love it. No, I'm not sponsored or anything. I just always love to recommend things that I love. So this towel is probably the best towel in the industry, in my opinion. So I'm going to be drying the sunny side first, just to ensure that there's no water spots that will be forming. Again, black vehicle, direct sunlight. I don't want to push it, so I'm going to be drawing the sunny side first, then going to the shady side, and we'll be seeing the end results. Now, while I'm drying the vehicle, I'm also going to be putting on this microfiber magnet strip. on the side of your mirrors, because the side of your mirrors are the ones that will consistently drop water and leave those water streaks down onto the side doors. So no matter how much you want to try and dry it with compressed air or a blower, there's still going to be more coming out. So in the meantime, while I'm drying the rest of the vehicle and doing the tire dressing, I'm going to be leaving those there to help absorb any water that will be coming down in the meantime. So the tire dressing that I'm going to be using is Chemical Guy's wet tire dressing. The customer really likes to have the nice wet shiny look on their vehicles, which is not a bad thing, but at the same time, people have to keep in mind that if you want to try and have that nice wet look, it's going to have to be very freshly applied, and you're going to have to be careful when you drive off immediately, because it will sling onto your paint, which will kind of ruin the washing process altogether. So according to this tire dressing, you're able to put on a second layer to try and have that extra wet look. You could be able to spray it on directly as well, but these tires are too small to be able to spray it, so it'll leave overspray on the driveway and things of that sort, so you don't want that. And now let's enjoy the final results. If you enjoy this content, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. I'll see you the next time.